Oh man. Woo! What's good to YouTube? It's your boy the Broski Braylon. And I'm back with another reaction video. Today we have weird things NBA players do off the court. Should be interesting. By the way, I have no idea who that black dude is. Never seen him before in my life. I know a lot of NBA players. I don't know who he is though.
Taking a bath in red wine to hanging out with a dictator. These are the weirdest things NBA players do off the court. And Rajon Rondo literally makes children cry for fun? Yeah. Back in 2006, when Rondo was drafted by the Celtics, he wanted to get involved in Boston's community. And what better way to do that than by mentoring the kids? So Rondo started volunteering at this local.
Rondo was drafted in 2006. Rondo's pretty old. He must have been in college for a minute, cause he in his 30s, and if he got there in 2006, I mean he wasn't the first year. He wasn't one and done then. He had to been there for like a minute.
Boys and Girls Club. But it was there that Rondo became a menace to society. Cause when it came time to playing the
What was going on? It's a commercial?
It came time to playing the kids' favorite game, Connect Four, Rondo went on a killing spree. He challenged every kid he could find, beating them all one by one.
Connect Four.
Okay, first of all, it don't even matter, bro. I don't care if you're a kid, adult, elderly person, boy, girl. I don't care who you is. No mercy. No mercy. It's just facts. No mercy. I don't care if you're a 5-year-old. I'm going to obliterate you in Uno, Connect Four, video games, 2K, Fortnite, whatever. I might even cheat. Okay, I might even cheat. I might even cheat. I don't mind cheating on the kids. I don't care. It's about winning.
I'm the champ.
And if that wasn't enough, he even started playing multiple games at once just to add to their embarrassment. By the time Rondo was done, children were left crying in defeat, stripped of their dignity. And Rondo's Connect 4 addiction didn't stop there, because over the years, he went on to destroy analysts, playing multiple games at once, just to add to their embarrassment. By the time Rondo was done, children were left crying in defeat, stripped of their dignity. And
I ain't gonna lie, I would do that. I would do that. I'd be so mad. I would do that, bro. I would do that.
Just to add to their embarrassment. By the time Rondo was done, children were left crying in defeat, stripped of their dignity. And Rondo's Connect 4 addiction didn't stop there, because over the years, he went on to destroy analysts, NBA players, college students. This guy's a madman. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, because Rondo's coming, and he's gonna beat you at Connect 4. Now, Rondo's a weird guy, but what Amar'e Stoudemire does off the court isn't just weird, it's disgusting. Back in 2014, when Amar'e was playing for the Knicks, he was looking for ways to wind down after the games. And, you know, he has a lot of options. Read a book, play some video games. Nah, this man decided to take a nice, relaxing bath. Wait, that's not weird at all. Except it is weird, because it was a bath full of red wine. Yeah, Amar'e literally fills up his entire bathtub with gallons of red wine and just chills in it. And when a reporter asked him why, Amar'e made it even weirder.
And
I gotta hear the reason first.
what is the sensation like? Like, how does it feel?
I mean, why don't you come in and try it? I know you're only 5 foot, so there's plenty of room.
I guess that would be the professional thing to do. Somebody got some shorts?
Glad you could join me.
Oh man.
Bruh. What you bathing in wine for, bro? What is? I don't know what to say. That's just weird.
Feels. You know what it feels like?
Yeah, huh?
It feels like money, to be honest. Have you tasted this?
I have not tasted it.
Last season, I took to.
Next question.
That was so weird.
This grown ass 6 foot
so weird.
Just splash wine on another man in a
That's so
bathtub.
weird. That's so weird. That is so weird. He just splashed wine. He just splashed wine on. That's so weird.
Money, be honest. Have you tasted this?
I have not tasted it.
Last season, we got 2-2.
Bruh.
Next question.
Did this grown-ass 6'10" man just splash wine on another man in a bathtub? Is that what just happened?
Bruh.
Let's just move on. Hey, at least Amari still had basketball, I guess. Because sometimes the weird things that NBA players do off the court
Is that dirt?
ends
It's
their
not dirt. It's
entire
not dirt.
career. And that's exactly what happened to Matt Bonner. See, back in 2014, Matt was on the Spurs, and he was playing like complete garbage. I mean, this dude was averaging just 3 points a game. How could he be that bad? Well, it turns out that off the court, Matt had an addiction that was taking over his life. Sandwiches. Being in the NBA, he got to travel from city to city, trying sandwiches from all over the country. And this strange sandwich addiction led Matt to starting up his own website, where he would blog about all of the different sandwiches he was trying, called Matt Bonner Sandwich.
Oh man. Yeah, believe it or not, it's not the most weirdest thing, blogging about sandwiches. But man, that's the kind of thing you see on a comedy movie or a comedy, like a sitcom, TV show. You going around the world blogging about sandwich. And you know what? Hey, I'm not even gonna cap. That probably would make a good TV show. I'm not gonna cap. Going around the world trying all these sandwiches. That'd probably make a great TV show. Because who wouldn't want to watch that? High key, I might watch that.
Sandwich hunter. One day he'd be at a food store in Dallas, and the next he'd be at a deli in Sacramento, just trying all different types of sandwiches. And this obsession took priority over everything, including basketball. Matt wasn't hitting the gym or practicing. He was too busy eating sandwiches and blogging. And just a year later, his addiction won, as Matt was forced to retire from the NBA in 2015. Now, at least
That's
Matt still had sandwiches and his life. Because some NBA players do some weird things
It's tough.
that almost kills them. Like,
Bro, how you just gonna like end your bread and butter, bro, for some sandwiches? Dude, I was in the help. You gonna start playing basketball for some sandwiches? I don't know about it.
like Carmelo Anthony. See, back in
Old head.
2015, Carmelo was on a vacation in the Bahamas with LeBron, Chris Paul, and Dwayne Wade, where they decided to rent the finest sea vessel across the land, a banana boat. Now, there's a lot of problems with this picture, but there's one problem that takes the cake. Where the hell is Carmelo? Well, apparently, before this picture was taken, Melo thought it'd be a good idea to jump off the banana boat into the middle of the ocean without even knowing how to swim. Yeah, this is where things get deadly. Cause when Melo got hit by a massive wave, he got sucked into the current and started drowning. He was sinking fast and his life was flashing before his eyes. When all of a sudden, something glimmered in the distance. Something big, long, and yellow? The banana boat. It was coming to save him. And that's the last thing Melo remembers before blacking out. Melo was breathing. He was alive. And when he looked up to see who saved his life, it was none other than the banana boat's captain, LeBron James.
I told people this story before. I said, listen, I've seen LeBron do a lot of amazing things on the court.
That was special.
On the court, when he went and saved Melo life.
He saved my life. I can't hold you. He saved my life. He saved my life. He saved my life. Yo, Bron, I appreciate that. You saved my life that day.
Yeah, shout out
Them little flippers wasn't working for me.
Damn, Bron really out here carrying other players on
King
and off the court.
James,
Now, on the
King
topic of great
James.
NBA players,
But King James has fallen. He's out the first round. I'm going to say it, man. Look, I respect LeBron James. I really do. But he's getting up there. He cannot be the only one putting in work. I'm sorry, AD. You're soft. You're soft. All right, you're soft. You're a fake Dirk. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Keep it bugging you. You're a fake Dirk. The Lakers had a bunch of big men that potentially, like, 3 of them was all-stars, and all of them was top 10 big mans. And then he had like 2 good point guards, and he had a great shoot. You had great wings too. I didn't watch the games, but I don't understand how y'all lost against Devin Booker. The dude has been in the league for 7 years and still not an all-star. Is it 7 years? Maybe be more than that. Just saying. Kind of disappointed.
Everyone knows Shaq is a basketball legend, but
Shaq got
there's
some
something
weird
off the
stuff,
court
bro. I
that
know
he's
Shaq's
even
weird.
better at. See, back in the 80s, teenage Shaq fell in love with hip-hop, and he figured, hey, I want to make music too. So after saving up some allowance money, Shaq bought himself a turntable to start DJing, and he fell in love. He started spinning records 24/7, honing his craft, until eventually college rolled around and young Shaq was forced to put his passion aside and focus on basketball. Now obviously, that was a great move for Shaq, but deep down, he was still
Real
waiting for that
good
day
move.
that he could finally make music again. And fast forward to 2011, when Shaq retired from the NBA, he could finally get back to spinning some records. So he dug out his old turntable, came up with the stage name DJ Diesel, and became the largest DJ in the entire world. Literally.
Okay, let's try something different.
Let me see your jump shot.
Shaq's pretty
Electric
damn good.
music.
He's been performing at sold-out shows across the world,
He was
like
on
Tomorrowland
Fortnite.
in Belgium, Lollapalooza in Chicago. He even hosts a music festival in Miami every year called Shaq's Funhouse. Now, the fact that Shaq is a famous DJ is kind of weird, but it's nowhere near as strange as what Dennis Rodman does off the court. See, this dude's idea of fun
That wasn't weird though. Shaq, that's pretty normal for Shaq. I don't know. That wasn't weird because Shaq do some weird stuff.
means hanging out with one of the most dangerous people on the planet. Yeah. Back in 2013, Rodman got paid to run a basketball camp in Pyongyang, North Korea, in front of tens of thousands of fans. And one day during the middle of practice, something weird happened. See, Rodman was sitting on the bench when, all of a sudden, every single North Korean in the entire arena stood up and started clapping. So Rodman turned around to see what they were looking at, and that's when he saw, subscribe to Rebound on the Jumbotron. Yeah, that's right. We got entire countries out here subscribing to the channel. So if you're not, then what the hell are you doing? But Rodman also saw North Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un, walking towards him. Now, most people are terrified of this guy, but Dennis Rodman, he wasn't afraid. So he stood up, shook Kim's hand, and started making small talk. And that's when Rodman learned that he was Kim's favorite NBA player. So the two immediately hit it off. And after practice, they went back to Kim's place.
Favorite, bro? Wow. That's crazy. I mean, he a dictator? Like, this dude owns like a country, and like, you're his favorite NBA player. And all you did was rebound the whole time. That's crazy. All you did was hustle,
To
rebound, and you were his
enjoy a
favorite.
nice dinner, sing some karaoke, and party with North Korean women.
Ooh, I know
Officially
that's right.
beginning one of the
Mm.
most controversial friendships of all time.
For me to go over there to see him as much as I have, I basically hang out with him all the time. We laugh, we sing karaoke, we do a lot of cool things together. And we ride horses, we hang out, we go skiing, and we hardly ever talk politics. And that's the good thing about that.
Rodman is really out here skiing with a dictator. That's just weird, dog. But I guess it kind of makes sense. They both love the NBA, and not every player can say the same. I mean, for Chris Paul, basketball isn't even his favorite sport. Yeah. See, back in the 90s when Chris was just a kid, his dad
Y'all
took
be
him to a local
surprised. Like, a lot of basketball players, a lot of people that's in their professional sports, that's not their favorite sport at all. This is a sport they good at.
bowling alley. And after playing his first round,
Like
it was
Michael?
love at first strike. So Chris started
Love
going
baseball.
back to the
They
alley
trash
every
it.
single day, working on his form, improving his ball spin, all for the sake of getting better at his true passion. But eventually, when Chris graduated high school, it was time to choose a career. And he had a choice between $25,000 a year in the Pro Bowlers Association or $3.4 million a year in the
I know that's
NBA.
right.
So
I ain't
obviously,
mad at him.
Chris decided to pursue basketball, and he got drafted by the Hornets in 2005. But there was still his love for bowling lingering in the back of his mind. So in 2008, Chris hit up his boys LeBron, D-Wade, and Kevin Durant to host his very own nationally televised charity bowling tournament. And this event brought so many eyes to the Pro Bowlers Association that Chris turned into an overnight bowling celebrity, and he got to appear on the cover of US Bowler magazine. But Chris still wasn't satisfied, and he needed to find an even bigger way to express his love for bowling. So in 2013, he created his own PBA bowling team called LAX, captained by one of the best bowlers in the entire world, Jason Belmont. And Chris has been running that team ever since, all while still playing in the NBA. This dude seriously became a legitimate bowling superstar. Like, imagine if Chris decided to pursue a professional bowling career and just quit basketball completely. I mean, other players might have even followed him, and we would have missed out on some of the most...
I can see Chris Paul doing that. I can see him actually doing that, though. Because, I mean, once you have all that money, you basically can do what you want to do. That $25,000 he could have made bowling, that could be like light money. It could be like throwaway money for him, because when you retire from the NBA, you gonna make it. And plus, he got shoes too, and all these contracts he got too. So he gonna make it mad bang way long after he retires. So he definitely probably gonna pursue bowling after he retire. That's like what, 36?
Disrespectful moments in NBA history. Like, one player actually spit on somebody during a game, while another player purposely stepped on an NBA player's face. Oh, you want to hear more about that? Then click this video right here. These are the 20 most disrespectful NBA moments. And trust me, man, you don't want...
Shout out to Rebound, bro. Y'all should definitely check out his channel, because that was pretty good. I didn't know most of that stuff at all. I didn't know Chris Paul liked to bowl. Who knew? I'll be honest, I started watching basketball until I was 14, 15, 14. It was around when I was in high school. So yeah, about right. But yeah, tell me some weird facts you know about the NBA or NBA players or any athlete really. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like, bro. Hit the subscribe button, bro. And yeah, I'll catch you later.